What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny. In today's video, we're taking a look at everything we know about Season of the Deep. Season 21 is just around the corner, and we know surprisingly quite a lot about the up and coming season. So if you want to pull back the curtain and find out a little bit more on what Bungie's got in store, then be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now, as of the making of this video, we are literally halfway through Season of Defiance, and we are fast on our way to Season of the Deep. Bungie made the unprecedented move on actually revealing the name of the season well ahead of time, allowing us to speculate on some of the things that we could see. But since then, Bungie have pulled back the curtain on a lot of details, which has allowed us to put the pieces of the puzzle together to help us paint a picture of what to expect. Now, the actual release date for Season of the Deep is on the 23rd of May. This is upon the conclusion of Season of Defiance, and this will run through all the way until the 22nd of August, and that'll see the launch of Season 22, which Bungie have yet to reveal. Now, as always, with a new season, it will have its own story that progresses week on week, but will also have exclusive Lightfall missions that help progress some of the story narrative from the main expansion. Now, this is an unprecedented move, and throughout the quest, we'll explore the city and learn more about the Veil through some of Osiris's research, and also discover newly uncovered Ishgard collective data. Now, this mission will be available to all Lightfall owners and takes place separately from the main events of the season. Now, this mission will also be our pathway to 3 brand new aspects, one for each class, granting us more depth and creativity with our strand builds. For you Titans, you'll get the Fleshit Storm. For you Hunters, you'll get the Threaded Spectre. And for you Warlocks, you'll get the Wanderer. Now, no details have been revealed on exactly what these aspects will do, but feel free to speculate down in the comments below. Now, in addition to those, Lightfall owners will also get their hands on a brand new legendary weapon for this up and coming mission. Now, some of you may remember this from some of the early reveals for Lightfall, but Bungie have since released a close-up concept image of the weapon itself. Now, as you can see, this is one of the most unique looking legendary weapons, and you'll be able to pick it up once Season of the Deep kicks off. Now, as well as new aspects to aid our build crafting, there's also 2 new armor mods being added in Season 21 to replace some of the key features that many players have been missing from their pre-Lightfall builds. One of them is called Powerful Attraction, and when you use your class ability, you'll collect all orbs of power within a radius determined by the number of copies of the mod that you have equipped. It's not quite the Seeking Orbs mod we were looking for, but it's a worthy alternative that would definitely aid our build crafting. That's alongside Elemental Charges, which is where collecting the subclass collectible associated with your damage type, such as Fire Spikes, Ionic Traces, Stasis Shards, and Void Breaches, has an escalated chance to grant you a stack of armor charge. And on Strand, this is granted by destroying Tangles. Now, as well as those new armor mods, Bungie has also made a change to the Shoot to Loot perk, which can now be Shoot to Loot Orbs of Power in addition to ammo boxes. Now, this could be very beneficial in harder endgame activity, where you may be playing a bit more passively but still need Orbs of Power to get your armor charge. Now, a massive quality of life change coming to Season 21 is adding the ability to allow us to refund and apply individual artifact perks with a single click. Now, this will make overall build crafting so much faster, and we'll be able to adjust our passive perks on the fly without needing to reset our entire artifact. Now, Bungie are also looking to add a manual deep sight that will allow us to electively apply deep sight to a weapon that has a pattern available to unlock. So only weapons that have not previously rolled with Deep Sight are valid for Deep Sight activation, and Deep Sight can't be activated on the same weapon multiple times. We'll also see the introduction of weapon level boosting, which is a brand new weapon mod that can be added that will increase the level of a crafted or enhanced weapon for the cost of standard currencies. Now, this will offer a convenient method for unlocking early perk choices, as well as an outlay for any spare currencies that we're stockpiling. And both of these additions are looking to be added in Season 21. Now, in another unprecedented move, Season 21 will see no increases to our power level at all, meaning that the schedule for some of the seasonal activities has also changed as well. So Trials of Osiris will be available on week 1, and Grandmaster Nightfalls will be available from week 4. And if you're looking to gild your Conqueror title, then you'll be able to do this from week 7 of Season 21. Now, as well as having no power level to grind, there'll also be no vendor upgrade paradigm too. This has become very common with Destiny seasons, but from Season 21 and 22, that will no longer be the case. And Bungie are also pushing the envelope to create more creative activities to go alongside the Shattered Realms that they introduced in Season of the Lost, and also the Battlegrounds that they introduced with Season of the Chosen. So as for the seasonal activity for Season of the Deep, fully expect something entirely new that will offer a fresh new experience that we could see as a template for future seasons. Now, in terms of the activities that we do know about, Season of the Deep will be getting a brand new dungeon. Now, this dungeon will require players to own the Lightfall dungeon key. Now, this is included with the Lightfall Deluxe Edition, or you can purchase it separately from Tess for 2,000 silver. Now, much like previous dungeons, it will likely have its own brand new exotic, as well as heavily themed armor and weapons for us to chase. And some of the leaks around Season of the Deep have highly speculated on it being an Oceanic theme. So fully expect harpoon-themed Oceanic weapons when jumping into the brand new dungeon for Season 21. Now, the Oceanic theme could be linked to the speculation that the up-and-coming season will be based over on Titan, and this is thought to be linked to some of the in-game lore that we witnessed during Lightfall, with Titan housing one of the Witness's enemies that we need to chase down in our hunt for the Witness himself. Now, it's also thought that the Taken could be playing a part here, and with some of the seasonal weapons, we could see some of the Taken Reckoning weapons return to Destiny 2, and that includes things like the Spare Ration, the Soul Survivor, the Outlast, the Bug Out Bag, as well as a lot more. Now, these weapons originally formed part of Reckoning. Now, this was one of Destiny's first true Horde-based modes that heavily relied on the Ward of Dawn and the Well of Radiance. Now, it's highly unlikely we'll see the return of the Reckoning, but we get the return of some of the Reckoning loot with upgraded perks and aesthetics. Then I'll highly likely be spending a lot of time in the seasonal activity. Now, is this something that you're excited about, and are these weapons that you're prepared to chase? Be sure to sound off down in the comments below. Now, speaking of returning weapons, we also see a handful of returning weapons across all ritual activities. For Nightfalls, we see the return of the Braytech Osprey as a Void Heavy Impact rocket launcher, and the Loaded Question as a Arc High Impact fusion rifle. In the Vanguard playlist, the Positive Outlook returns as a Void Precision auto rifle, with Gambit offering a brand new Strand linear fusion rifle. For the Crucible, we'll see the return of Randy's Throwing Knife, a kinetic rapid fire scout rifle, with Trials of Osiris offering a brand new Arc Glaive alongside the Messenger, the kinetic high impact pulse rifle. In Iron Banner, we'll get a brand new Strand fusion rifle, as well as the Swarm of the Raven, the Void Rapid Fire Frame Heavy Grenade Launcher. And as for the competitive playlist, we'll get a brand new Arc Sniper Rifle. Naturally, this means we'll see some weapons leave rotations, such as the Mindbender's Ambition, the Militia's Birthright for Nightfalls, the Inquisitor, and the Whistler's Whim for Trials of Osiris, the Wisdom Rebuke and the Hero's Burden for Iron Banner, and the Rose Hand Cannon for the competitive playlist. Now, there are more changes for the Crucible, so Lord Shaxx will offer a brand new Ascendant Emblem, as well as a brand new Transmat effect for all players who reach Silver 3 or above. Now, this Transmat effect you earn directly through gameplay, and it also utilizes some brand new tech, which allows it to change its appearance based on your current competitive rank. Now, competitive isn't the only one seeing some changes, with changes also being made to Trials of Osiris and some updates to the passages. So for the Passage of Wealth, this will reward an extra Trials rank on every win, and the amount rewarded increases your major rank increases. The Passage of Mercy will also see an update which will now forgive 2 losses if you've not been flawless for that week, and that reverts to its old behaviour of forgiving a single loss once you go flawless. On top of the passages, they're also making changes to the Gilded Flawless title and want to bring that more in line with Glorious, which rewards better dedication along with individual and team skill in Trials of Osiris. There's also a brand new emblem to chase for going flawless without ever trailing in any of your wins. And on top of that, Bungie are also currently experimenting with changing the main Trials mode to be Zone Capture Elimination, which has been named Domination. And on top of that, they're also introducing a new quest to better onboard players to the Trials environment. And as for brand new Crucible maps, we are seeing the return of Meltdown into PvP on the launch of Season 21. Now, as for Tess, she'll be offering a brand new weapon ornament for the Arbalist called Synthwave. This was voted for by the community and is due to launch in Season of the Deep. Now, that won't be the only thing you'll find in the tower. Archie, our Cyberdog from Season of the Seraph, will be returning to the tower for more pets in Season 21. So make sure to go find him once the season kicks off on the 23rd of May. So there we have it, guys, a good look on everything that we currently know about Season of the Deep. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump into the game as always, guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.